Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Tuesday. And so today, what we're going to do is we're going to make a card. I actually got the idea out of the annual catalog, and it's not the card that's in the annual catalog, but I got the idea from that, right? Because I think the card is a kind of a clever idea. So if you don't have the stamp set, you don't have to use that stamp set. You can use a stamp set that you have, or you can use designer series paper. You can make it work. So I am happy to make this card today using a bundle that has been around a little while. It's called Forever Fern and the Forever Flourishing dies. So this bundle is, actually last year we had the best designer series paper, but today we're kind of going to make our own. Not exactly like the others, but so if you're looking at me thinking, where are your eyeballs, Trevis? Yes, this is the last day before I can wear eye makeup. So tomorrow is day 14 after, actually day 7 after my surgery, my cataract surgery. And so tomorrow I will be released to wear eye makeup. Woo! I am so excited. I do not like myself without eye makeup. I feel naked. I feel like little beady eyes, but it is what it is. And I'm happy to say that both of my cataract surgeries were successful, and that's the main thing. Feeling very blessed that that is the case. So I am going to start stamping. Let's get started. Okay, now you're probably thinking, those are strange colors, Travis, to make a card. Kind of bland, right? I'm using smoky slate. I'm using soft succulent and black. Wow, that is unusual. But if you look on page 26 of the annual catalog, you will see a card that prompted my idea. And I am going to work with that. So this is a white cardstock, basic white cardstock, 3 by 5.5, right? And so what I'm going to do is take a large Post-it note, and I'm going to tear it, just making a tear line. So I'm going to tear against that's the way I want it. Yeah, tear against this. Just going to randomly go up and down, make some tear lines. Okay. And then I want to see how big I want this. Okay, so that'll work. So I'm going to cut that one like that. And I'm going to stick that right about here. And then I'm going to tear the other one same way. So I'm making kind of a mask, and I'm going to stick that down right. I want a nice wide, because if you look at the card, there's a nice wide white border. Okay, now I could use my blending brushes, and that was kind of my original idea. Let's use the blending brushes, but then I thought maybe it'd be better to use the daubers. So that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to use the daubers, and I only have 2 colors here, right? So I'm using smoky slate and soft succulent. So I have to thank all of you who responded to the video that I did. Let's see, it was about 2 weeks or a week ago. It was last Tuesday. And what I thought was interesting was I almost hesitated, right? Putting that card out there because it was just so simple, and the design was something that I thought I liked, but I didn't know if everybody else would like it. And so, get a lot of ink on here. And so I kind of hesitated. Should I post that card? Should I post the technique? And I've had so many of you say, thank you that card is a very useful card that you like and that you feel comfortable with and you're going to use it. It's not sticking as much as I thought it would. Unfortunately, the Post-it sticky part is up here. But I'm going to come back with the soft succulent and fill in. So I think it's going to work. So you see I'm taking a little bit of that ink off so that it doesn't blob. My dauber's got a little pilling going on, but I think it'll be okay. I kind of want it like random. I don't want it to be like just circles. I'll come back with that one. Okay, so now I'm going to pick up some soft succulent. So these are dry. So I need to pick up a lot of ink. And I'm filling in all the white areas. Okay. So I think that this technique works really good when you have a stamp set that has a lot of different stamps in it, that they're not all one size, but something that you can really, a stamp set that you can, has a lot of variety. And maybe I should have used the blending brushes. I don't know. If you have blending brushes, you want to give it a shot, do that. These are working, but it's slow. I think the blending brushes would have been faster. Why do I care about it being fast, right? I just want it to look good. So, how many of you have had cataract surgery? Wow. It was kind of different, right? It's kind of like amazing. Like a laser surgery now. My husband had it like years ago, and he said his was a lot different than what mine seemed like. So, liking it, I'm going to bring in a little more. This, I think, don't know, this little dauber is not the greatest. Oh, yeah. I'm going to bring in a little darker gray now and fill in where it needs. Oh, Trevis, don't do that. So you see I'm kind of going against the Post-it note because I don't want it to lift up, right? I want it to have that jagged edge that's very distinct. Okay, I'm loving it. Okay, I think it's good. Now, I'm going to close these, and I'm going to use the black pad, and I'm going to use Forever Fern, so I'm going to pick up several of these ferns. I'm going to pick this one first, and I'm going to stamp this all around. Off and on the Post-it note, okay? And then I'm going to pull up another one. I'm going to use this one. And same thing. Okay. And then I'm going to use these speckles because I always love a few speckles. And I'm going to use some speckles from this set. I think that might be good. Okay, looking good. Okay, so I'm going to close. I'm actually going to stamp the hello. There's a hello stamp in here. And I'm going to stamp that on a piece of white cardstock. I probably got my little sweater and some ink, but let's see if I can move those. Probably not the smartest thing to wear this sweater when I'm trying to stamp. That's me, guys. If I can get this straight. Nope. Oh, yes. I'm going to stamp a few more of these since I have it going. I can put this in my little container of little sentiments. But my favorite one is this one. And so I think I'll just cut it just like it is on the in the catalog. Okay, and I'm not going to pop that up. So, okay, now the big reveal. I'm going to take this off. Oh, it's so cute. Wow. It's even better than I thought it would be. That is not ink. That's something else. Even better than I thought it would be. I love it. Okay, so in the dies, there is this die. And I cut this out of, on my cut and emboss, out of soft succulent cardstock. And I'm going to... So do you find that your dies come out so much better than they used to with the cut and emboss? I do. Okay, so I think it needs some color, right? So what I did was I went to the Symbols of Fortune Designer Series paper that's in the mini catalog, and I picked this Designer Series paper. So this one's okay, right? Not my favorite, but this one I love. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put this down, and I'm going to glue this. So this piece is, I think this piece is 4 by 5.5. Okay. So I did want some of that Designer Series paper to show at each end. Let's see that if I can trim that down just a smidge. Smidge a word? In my vocabulary it is. Don't you love that? I just love that. It's so earthy and beautiful. Then I have a piece of Calypso Coral cardstock. And I'm going to fold this in half. So this is 5.5 by 8.5. So that's my card base. And then this is going to adhere to, I don't know if there's a right or wrong way. I don't think there is. Yay. Ooh, it's sticking. It's sticking. Is it straight? No, it's not. Ah! Man, that stuff's sticky. Okay. Get it right, Trevis. Get it right from the get-go because it sticks. Okay, so I want the same at the bottom and the top. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now, where is my... Something stuck to my sweater, I think. Ah! I lost my... Oh, no, here it is. Blaming my sweater. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my liquid glue. So this is the multi-purpose mono liquid glue. And look, I have a new holder. Don't have to use an empty ribbon container anymore. Thank you, Penny, my girlfriend Penny. One of my favorite stampers gave me this. Isn't that so cool? So, I love that. I'm going to put a little glue on here. Thank you so much, Penny, taking care of me. I wanted to give you kudos for thinking of me. I am so blessed. I'm telling you, I've had so many people calling me, making sure my surgery went well, even though it's like no big deal, right? If you've had cataract surgery, you're probably thinking, oh, Trevis, get over it. It's easy. Put a little hair at that. But, you know, it's kind of nerve-wracking. You know, there's a chance that things could go wrong. And, you know, 14 days without eye makeup is a big deal for Trevis. Sorry, but it is. And now I'm just going to stick this down right here. I'm going to hold it for a second. And then I'm going to put hello right next to it. Make sure I have it opening the right way. Find time to check. I think I'm going to put it up here, right here. Just like that. Make sure it's straight. Oh, I love that. Okay, do you think it needs any embellishments? I have these iridescent rhinestones that are from the mini catalog. But you know what? I don't really think it needs it. I'm an embellishment girl, but I think it draws your eye just where you need it. So I hope you enjoyed this today, and I'm looking forward to Friday when I can actually say hi, and you will see me like the way I used to look. So I know, I think I'm vain. I don't know. I don't think that's a good attribute. But anyway, thank you for watching today, and I have a good week, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye.